What's up, Cancer? Let's see what you don't see coming. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer placements. I was getting something about dead and gone. Some of you guys are just, you're over someone here. Feelings are dead and gone. This memory is dead and gone. It feels like something just kind of disappears out of nowhere. Like maybe you've been feeling some kind of way for quite some time, and then just out of nowhere, it's like you're done healing. You're done thinking about this. You're done dealing with this. And you're like, it's dead and gone, dead and buried, okay? You have the Devil here. You have the Four of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords. The King of Cups. Then you have the Hanged Man. The Six of Swords. And the Moon. Out of the Ace of Cups. Alright, a lot of you guys have new love coming in, okay? It feels like you also have more like love options if you have been wondering if you should put yourself out there to date. Others of you with the Hanged Man, the Six of Swords, and the Moon. A lot of you guys right now feel like you don't know what you're doing, where you're going. This could be in a relationship. This could be just in general, life in general. A lot of you guys feel stuck because you want to move forward, but you're like, but where? To who? Like, what am I going to do when I get there? So there's something here about you guys needing to have a sit with yourself and come up with a practical plan here, okay? Because it feels like you want to move in a direction, but right now you're not moving at all because you're like, well, how do I know it's going to work out? How do I know that I'm even going to, that's the right thing to do? And Spirit's saying, like, don't worry about the techniques of that. Like, at the end of the day, we are technically all moving towards what is meant for us, even if there are obstacles in our way, even like cycles are obstacles, right? Karmics are obstacles. So it just feels like, don't worry about like the details like that. Just, if you feel driven or intuitively guided to go in a certain direction, go in that direction, okay? Trust your intuition is what I'm getting. But yeah, a lot of you, what you don't see coming is a new love situation, okay? Others of you, you don't see a Capricorn coming. With the Devil card here, it feels like there's a Capricorn that's headed your way. Now, this could be a boss. This could be a family member. You could be getting closer to somebody. It does feel like you're getting closer to a Capricorn, though. Or maybe there's something here about Capricorn season, okay? Others of you, it feels like you guys are trying here in the near future to pull away from any type of toxic behaviors, any bad habits here. I do see you trying to make an effort to release yourself from a person, place, or thing. Maybe your thoughts, maybe you obsessively maybe you obsessively overthink about situations. And again, you're like, I need the details, I need this, I need that. And it's like, no, you don't. Like, just make a decision based off of what you have and then go from there and see how it plays out, right? So it does feel like you guys are going to be getting yourselves out of a toxic situation sooner rather than later. You guys could start the new year off without a person here, okay? You got a male and a female. You guys could be in a traditional relationship. It feels like those of you that are feeling tied down in a relationship, you're not going to be tied down by the end of the year, okay? It feels like you guys are going to be releasing yourself from some sort of contract here as well. You could be walking away from a job. You could be walking away from a relationship. Some of you guys, your lease is up at the end of the year here, and it feels like you could be going somewhere new. A lot of you guys are trying to go where the passion is as well. Some of you guys are going to become overly obsessed with your futures here as well, is what I'm getting. A lot of you guys might feel like you've been wasting time, or you've been, with the wrong people, wrong situation. So there's something here about making up for time as well. With the Four of Wands, a lot of you, what you don't see coming, an engagement here. Okay, so those of you that have been in relationships, I feel like there's a proposal that's coming in for you. And this does have to do in your relationship, moving it to the next level. So I am seeing that. For others of you, it feels like you could be moving in with someone as well. So that could also be, maybe, you don't get proposed to or there's no engagement, but it's you and somebody else deciding to move in together. So it feels like possibly by Sagittarius, Capricorn season, you guys are either going to be in a new relationship or you're going to be out of an old one here. But whatever this is, with this, or you're staying in your current relationships, but you're going to be moving in together, okay? So it just feels like there's a bringing together of a relationship to a next level, whatever that is, right? To the next degree. Ace of Swords, what you don't see coming is more clarity, okay? A lot of you guys, You could be dealing with another Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this could be you, but a lot of you guys could be in relationships where you're starting to realize here. I'm going to use these two. You're starting to realize that maybe you're not in love with someone, or maybe this isn't love. There's something here about you guys realizing what it is to be loved, the sacrifice that comes with it, the compromise, all of that. So you may be finding yourselves you could be finding someone that is the one for you. Okay, like maybe you're not in the right situation right now, but I do see you finding the one that is meant for you. And so it just feels like you guys had to go through some sort of cycle with somebody here in order to see the difference, right? Without rain you couldn't appreciate the sun, right? That type of thing. And that's what this feels like. So it feels like there's like a cycle here that you guys could currently be in, that once you start to realize that you're in this cycle, the more you might pull away from that. And honestly, it might take you guys moving in with this person in order to realize it. And I know that sounds like, damn, like that sucks, like to have to go through all that. But it's like, if you've been ignoring the flags now, then yeah, I guess it did, because that's your choice, right? We're given free will. So essentially you're going to start to see the clarity of what that is. But it feels like once you get out of whatever situation that may be resonating for you, again, could be a job as well. Once you realize that something isn't for you, then that's when you're able to see what is, okay? And that's when you'll be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, or at least somebody here that actually embodies like real love, real emotion. Somebody here knows how to use their emotions the right way, the healthy way here, okay? And so it just feels like whatever this is, you don't see this coming. You don't see a more loving energy coming in to like make things like right for you in the long run. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.